Everybody somehow makes the same mistake where they're like, look, it's nose down. And it's like, well, yeah, you're not throwing, you don't throw this way, right? You're standing sideways to the target when you throw. And the release is around like 10:30, 11 o'clock ish. If I pivot the disc out until the final point of contact and I'm throwing this way, and I put my arm out towards this 10 to 11 o'clock, you can see that pour the coffee is, if anything, adding hyzer. And you can see here that if I'm throwing this way, external rotation and supination of the forearm is clearly nose down, and then the opposite, internal rotation and pronation of the forearm, is nose up, because we're swinging this way, throwing this way. And you might think, oh, external rotation, isn't that bad? In the pocket, yeah, it's bad because you're collapsing your pocket, but once you've passed the pocket and you're coming out, now your elbow's extending and it's no longer an issue. And then caveat warning with that, this motion to get it nose down, called turn the key. If you've never done it before, don't crank it too hard. You can hurt yourself when you're not used to that motion, especially in the elbow. So you got to condition it. But also, if you simply just look at your wrist here and you curl it, it wants to go towards pour the coffee side owner deviation naturally, in order to curl as much as you can. So if you're using the standard alignment from here to here, I don't think you really need to try to pour the coffee if you just focus on getting good wrist curl, which is already good for spin and just the power pocket position. It'll automatically give you that pour the coffee. However, if you're using an alignment that's more towards this direction, this kind of steeper diagonal, wrist flexion extension, you see, is not really spinning the disc very well. It's kind of, flopping it like this. Then you'll probably have to focus more, pouring the tea more, in order to get that smooth wrist flexion extension, spinning the disc